U.S. Bank Stadium holds just under 70,000 spectators, and they've come out in full force for this one. A fantastic atmosphere here in Minneapolis. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Detroit Lions and the Minnesota Vikings. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. On play action, here's Tua. Open man is Thielen, is complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 35 before going out. And that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards. A bit of a catch for him to remember. That's number 400 for his NFL career. Not a bad number at all. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Man open, that's Kiki QT, complete. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
Yeah, that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Out of the gun on 3rd down. Here's Tua. And that is incomplete.
That's been pick.
Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. And that is going to be incomplete. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10 at their own 37. And he'll drop here to throw.
Oh, shit.
Galladay is going to be intercepted. picked up by Hughes. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Well, the kick is no good, but there are flags behind the line. He's going to get bailed out. I think this is going to be a roughing call. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for two. Cook, they'll try and run it. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
Vikings 8, Lions nothing. Dan Bailey to kick off for Minnesota.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone.
My mistake. That was terrible. Terrible decision. Terrible decision. I'm okay.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Stafford here, coming off his pick 6. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
It's a gain of.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Out of the gun, Stafford. He's going to get that to Swift underneath. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Well, that was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
On first down, Stafford here. That's complete to DeAndre Swift out of the backfield. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 10 more for him on that one. He's been a busy man. It's a first down. First carry for DeAndre Swift. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
Well, sometimes as a running back, you've got to be able to improvise when the hole's not where you expect it to be. But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that he could do that was going to work. Kind of like if you're trying to be a comedian on open mic night at the Improv and you run into a tough crowd.
Stafford able to get this complete to Swift, his running back. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. That one a first down pickup of 8. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep.
Swift is hit, and he coughs it up. And the Vikings pick up the football. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
Following the fumble recovery, here's Tua. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Ever Everson Griffin able to record his 5th sack of the season. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Sack. Quarterback gets hit.
Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. And the pressure gets to him again. It's big Trey Flowers getting in there that time for the sack.
So, Brandon, we've sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
A dime look defensively for the Lions on 3rd. From the gun, it's Tua. He's going to let this one go deep. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Great blocking, nearly sprung him there. 28-yard return. And the Lions will have excellent field position here as they take over 1st and 10. They come up with exactly 1 minute to go in this first quarter. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4.
Stafford going to give it to Swift. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. To throw is Stafford. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 11 yards there and a Lion 1st down.
On the play. 1st down, Detroit.
They'll run on 1st down. Swift. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. 1 quarter down, 8-0 the score. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Now Stafford. They'll find Swift out of the backfield. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
Stafford on 3rd down. He's got his man, T.J. Hockenson. And the Lions are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Here's Swift. And the Lions are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Extra bulk up front for 2nd and inches. 3 tight ends. They'll run with Swift. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. The tally there, -2 yards. Brings up 3rd down.
And now 3rd and goal coming up. The loss on 2nd down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder. And they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
About a half yard from the end zone. 3rd and goal.
Yo. I play my week. No, I play another game. Not yet.
They will run it with Swift here. And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. DeAndre.
Not yet. He not even on yet. If he is, he hasn't joined the party. I just don't hear him.
And the Lions are a 2-point conversion away from tying this game.
I don't need it.
And it's up and good. So maybe a bit early here to try to match the two. They're content to trail by 1 at 8-7.
Rodrigo Blankenship.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off.
So that
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. On second down, Cook.
you want to spin inside zone?
Near the 40 to the 39. 7 yards there and a first down.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside, and so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 15 yards on the play, first down.
Well, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
On first down, Cook. The 20. Touchdown, Vikings. Dalvin Cook, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And this carries into the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Offense ready to kick off their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked up by the Pro Bowler, Anthony Barr. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at the 24-yard line.
I was not still watching that damn Queen South now.
They'll run on first down. It's Cook. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, They also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
They got an Xbox motherfucker.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Well, remember, they tried to get the ball-minute run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
They'll run for it with Cook, and he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Dalvin Cook with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. So he missed his first 2, but this time it's good, and that'll extend the lead.
Vikings 21, Lions 7. Dan Bailey to kick off for Minnesota.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will make it into the end zone.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
I had to do wide open.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback. You
I had to do wide open on that touchdown after the wrong person.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
On 1st down at Stanford. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
He was trying to get that one out to his running back out of the backfield, but that one was read and timed perfectly, and they were able to break it up.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Stafford with a play fake to Swift, and he'll set to throw. Forced out to his left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here, because they didn't incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock, because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the 1st half. But if you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. That's complete to Swift out of the backfield. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the 1st. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
4th down.
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. So they will go for it. Stanford. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down.
1st down.
They'll fake it. Now Stafford. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
25 yards.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the 1st half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they're having panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
And he'll find Hall. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
I didn't know damn 2 o'clock was
So
on.
the ball down to the
I just fucked
16
myself
here
up.
for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Stafford will drop this one off to Swift. And the Lions are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
Make these motherfuckers.
This is 1st and goal, and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. And now the Vikings are going to stop it here on defense with a timeout, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. This is 1st and goal, and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. They'll try to run this one in, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. DeAndre Swift, as the first half is winding down, and the Lions able to get this back within a touchdown. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now.
Vikings 21, Lions 14. Rodrigo Blankenship set to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively offensively.
Come on, bro. You think our stretch is going to work every time? Come on.
Find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. Off of play action, Tagovailoa uncorks one for Davis. This is taken in, it's complete. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. With that grab, he now sits at 200 for his career, and maybe more importantly, a first down. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash, this from 53. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through. So we've reached halftime here in Minnesota with the Vikings on top. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Dan Bailey to kick off for Minnesota.
It'll be Lions football to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. Takes this about 5 yards deep. Offense ready to kick off their next drive. Now, we have seen a lot on the scoreboard here in this quarter. So, sometimes you talk to me about tendency, but the Vikings after it, and they get there for the sack.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Off of play action. Here's Stafford. Stafford for the third time is intercepted. Picked off at the 25. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
On first down. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. Now we've got movement up front, and I think this is going to be on Minnesota. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. When I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
After the interception, here's Stafford. Open man, he's got him, the tight end, Hockenson. And they work this out past the 25. The end result, 21 yards. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why they throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. 7 yards, the pickup there.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Stafford. He's got his tight end over the middle, T.J. Hockenson. And he is going to have the Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll get 17 that time, and the Lions have a first down.
Lions.
From the 50, Stafford. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it. Now a play fake, and it's Stafford. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit.
First down.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He's going to get that to Swift underneath. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. That catch good for only a couple. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
At the Vikings' 12-yard line.
Stafford looks to throw again. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Give him 3 on the screen. He couldn't break free, and it's 3rd down.
Third down.
They run out of the gun with Swift. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Lions have got it back to a 1-score game.
Well, 3 scores in this game. I think that deserves some type of a broad gesture. I know in hockey, that's called a hat trick, and people throw their hats out on the ice. What about us? What can we do for this guy?
Well, if I'm his parents, I'm buying him a little steak dinner tonight, right? At least a skirt steak, probably a filet.
Oh, you're going big. I like that.
Yeah, I mean, skirt at minimum,
skirt
filet
steak,
at
come
maximum.
on. You can't give the guy a skirt steak his first time.
16 ounce.
Porterhouse.
Dave Pettis on the return. The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. Run there with Cook on 1st down, but it won't net him much, maybe a yard. 2nd down coming up.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of 1st downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
On play action, here's Tua. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown.
Well, it certainly looked to me like he tapped into the quarterback's thought process there. And what I'm hearing more and more when I go around the league, defenders sitting in on quarterback meetings trying to learn more about how they think so they can be in the right position to be in the right spot, as he was there to pick that one off and take it all the way back for a touchdown.
And that will make this a 4-point game.
Good. Makes the score Lions 28, Vikings 24. Rodrigo Blankenship set to kick off.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will make it into the end zone.
Who you playing?
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of...
You better stop trying to run that thing, run, play. I'm all over it, bro. What you doing?
Surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Into the hands of complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
I don't know. You gotta. This might be a glitch. Oh, it not might be. It is a glitch.
What at? Talking about.
Going to throw. This one is incomplete. He was looking for his tight end there, Kyle Rudolph. That'll bring up second down.
Well, when you've got a tight end who can run, you've got to give him a shot to unlock the defense. Want to see what they can get, taking the big shot downfield. That one winds up incomplete.
So they must have moved in the thing in
Back to the
offseason or
air
something?
on second down. Tagovailoa setting up the screen from Cook. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Vikings on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Cook.
Where you going?
That play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough. From the gun, it's Tua. Tua getting intercepted for the 3rd time.
What?
Just between you.
4th, I'm up now. I was down by, I was losing. This scrub that shouldn't even be in the game with me. But I played like shit in the beginning. Now, it's game over.
I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout games for you with a different eye and watch him and see what's going on, and maybe they can pick up what the flaws are and hopefully they can correct them.
And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. Tackle made that time by Dalvin Tomlinson. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
They'll stay on the ground. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6.
And it's 3rd down.
Play action. Stafford. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. Past the 20. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. This game, it's been defensively oriented on both sides. So I guess it stands to reason that the play of the game comes on defense.
So it's my kind of game. You know that. Anytime we have a defensive battle, but that, as you said, it stands to reason that's the way the game tilted. Someone had to make a big play, and the way the defenses were dominating, that's exactly what we got.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they have to try and move past that pick six because now they're dealing with a fourth-quarter deficit. And they need this drive to end in points. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 30-yard line.
Uh-oh.
Once again, it's Swift. And he'll be brought down around the 37. 7 yards there and a first down.
Yeah, no, bro, I'm telling you.
This might be the best of the bunch.
I was here, nigga. Like,
on first down. Swift.
I probably was here probably about like 225. Yeah. Oh, man. Matter of fact, I was. And I get to my mama's job at like 30 minutes. I get at like 3:30. And I got here like 3:25. And then I stopped by the store and everything.
Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down.
Stopped by the store and everything.
Down on the scoreboard.
That could have been big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out.
So, yeah, hold on.
From the gun on 3rd down, Stafford. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Duke Dawson picks it, and they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. It's a wing to maneuver. Touchdown, Vikings. Dalvin Cook, 44 yards. And the interception by the Vikings D leads to a touchdown. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now. No question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football. What a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, got him in the lead. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
36, Lions 28.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fields it in the middle of the end zone.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Offense ready to kick off their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. on 2nd and 10. Stafford eluding the pressure right. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
It certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to
he was talking that bit last night, though.
I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there.
He was talking that bit last night.
Downfield and knocked it away.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Nigga, that's a 1-2 punch. Both of them was eating last night.
They'll find Galladay. That's complete. And he's going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards the 2-minute warning. On 1st down at Stafford. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. Escaping the pressure right. And, a crusher.
How much time you got?
A minute and 40.
Coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play and making a bad throw. Turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
Dan Bailey to kick off for Minnesota.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. First down, Stafford here. They'll find Swift out in the backfield. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 16 more on that one and another first down.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Stafford on first down. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked by Jack Rodney, and is able to get it back to right around the 27. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And not a whole lot doing there, so he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. He was credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Again, it's Cook. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
1-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd and 10.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. What were they clicking on offense?
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball, and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
As an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Vikings, it may not be too late to salvage their season as the win moves them to 2-5 now on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on Washington. Meanwhile, for the Lions, the loss here will move them back to 500 at 3-3. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against the Chicago Bears.
Hit the share button.
Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and
probably too late, man.
We'll
I got through 3 pick sixes.
Right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
What was the score? Three pick sixes. Golly. Hold on. No, you're winning by 10. What quarter? No.
That's probably why he did it.
What? What quarter? $20-10. Y'all can do a half and then. But you're not running that whole thing back. Unless you want to and then lose. I think he was just trying to fill you out and then quit.
I'm telling you. Oh.
That man told his kids to go pull out the connection.
Hit that Tyree on there.
Ask him how did it disconnect.